Yo, Shalom. All praises go to the Most High, Bashem Shai. Double honors unto the elders are great millstones for the teaching of the scriptures. And Shalom to all the Akim across the world. Hoping I'm speaking to the elect or the 1/3 and praying I'm amongst them. Or one of them. Yeah. I just came across a site. I was just searching the internet for stuff, and I just came across this site. I already favored it. I don't even know what it's called. It's called the controversialfiles.net. Okay, controversial files. I came across this article because it's got a lot of good topics. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying. You got a lot of whack ass stuff too. You got a lot of nonsense too. But it has a couple of truth things I want to address, so-called address, right? Not that one. The 10 most disturbing things you should know about the FBI since 9/11. So they're telling you things that the FBI been doing since 9/11. And it also says Obama requests 15,000 Russian troops for upcoming disaster. Now, I might jump into that later on. And it also says official says complaining about tap water is an act of terrorism. Here it says this is 7:47 p.m. by the way, American time. It's not American time right here right now because it's 14 minutes past 12. You can say 24. It's 14 minutes past 24. It's midnight. So-called midnight. Now, check this out. Obama to kill 25 million Americans. Plan for America re-education camps and the need to kill millions. Now, the weather weapons have existed for over 15 years, testified U.S. Secretary of Defense. Invention wasn't made by Thomas Edison that he took credit for. New World Order. America is a new and viral prism. This guy is 400 pounds of union press, working 2 hours a day, making 156,000. Funny guy. Miami cops arrest a 14-year-old and hurt his puppy after staring at them. This is what they're doing at Jake, man. 19 signs that America has become a crazy, control freak nation where almost everything is illegal. So there's a lot of topics. I'm gonna just go into the one I actually found. I just found it a couple of minutes ago, so I haven't pre-read it. Not yet. As you can see, sex scandals, babies getting buried alive. Pakistan has a nuclear bomb the size of a tennis ball, and a Subway employer puts his little peewee in the food. Anyway, this is the reason I wanted to make a video about. It says 5 months away from the biggest depopulation event in U.S. history. And this is I think this is on Sunday, 28 July. I know it's 29 right now, but I think I found it a couple of minutes ago. It was before 12 o'clock, and that's so-called another day in this society, whereas the original one is when the sun goes down. But anyway, I'm gonna just keep it so everybody can understand, okay? Lawmakers, aides may get Obamacare exemption. If Capitol Hill leaders move forward with the plan, they risk being dubbed hypocrites by their politic rivals, and the American public by removing themselves from a key Obamacare component. Lawmakers and aides would be held to a different standard than the people who put them in office. This, I think it was, this is from the 1940s crash or something like that. I can't stand this fucking devil. Yeah. At the time of his writing, the U.S. sits upon the edge of the biggest depopulation event in U.S. history. No, I'm not talking about the roll out of martial law, mass incarceration into detention centers under the NWA. I mean NDAA. So, yeah, sorry about that. Nor am I speaking about the commencement of World War III. The biggest threat, I don't know what that word means, commencement. The biggest threat, the largest amount of Americans come in the form of a Trojan horse, meaning from within. You're going to get snatched up from within, and they know it. Which should be helping Americans to thrive and prosper into old age, is already beginning to be used as a weapon of mass destruction against the American people. On January 1, 2014, Obamacare takes effect, and the death curves among certain populations is going to skyrocket over the next several years. The coming healthcare catalysm has been deliberately planned with you as their intended victim. So this is when the Obamacare is going to kick in. We thought at the elders of GMS, because I didn't know, but I thought as well, not saying some nonsense, because it says in the law, on page 1004 in the Obamacare health thing page, it says the thing will be implemented in the year 2013 in March 23 or 31 or 13. I forgot the exact name, but it was a 3 in it. It was supposed to be 2013 in March, but it didn't happen. Anyway, I hope this is the time that it's going to happen. On January 1, 2014. A small taste of what's coming. Soon government appointed stooges such as the Director of Health and Human Service, Kathleen Sebelius, I think this woman, female, not a woman, female, will be making all of our important healthcare decisions. It might behoove us to ask what kind of person and professional is Kathleen Sebelius. Bilius or whatever, Sebelius. Since she will soon have the complete power of life and death over every American citizen. Yeah, that's a great thing to do. Put your life in a female's hand, and a cave woman at that. You bound to die. You're an Israelite, you bound to die. To be better to better examine the fine characters of Sebelius, let's take a look at healthcare case of a 10-year-old girl, Sarah Murnaghan, who is dying of cystic fibrosis. Sebelius gave America a preview of what lies ahead for many of us. Let's go. Well, actually, I don't want to actually go and look up people too much. Okay. Alright, she's already documented on the internet though. Yeah, this is the kid. I think this one is the kid. This one is the kid, the one with the thing on her face. She's dying. You got a J girl here. She has no idea she's not supposed to be friends with these people. These people wouldn't be laying down with you if you was sick. But that's the father's and the mother's fault. I bet you it's the mother. Probably doesn't even have a daddy around. 10 years old Sarah needs an adult adolescent lung transplant, and this is her only chance of survival. However, Sarah is prohibited from being put on the transplant list because the qualifying age to be put on the list is 12 years of age. Several doctors have proclaimed that if she were be put on the list, that's I think that's incorrect. I think it's supposed to be that if she were to be put on the list, she would survive. Kathleen Sebelius has the authority to issue a waiver and permit Sarah to be added to the list. I don't want to keep on pronouncing that name. This female over here has the power over life and death over young Sarah's life, and she said no. And what has become a one-person death panel for Sarah? Every former U.S. attorney and the current congressman from Pennsylvania, Patrick Meehan, has said that Sebelius, I'm just going to say Sebelius, man, has the authority to grant the exemption. Yet, Sebelius has issued other such exemptions. It seems that Sarah is just not the right 10-year-old. Of course, healthcare exemptions are made every day for friends and supporters of the president. However, Sarah just does not carry enough political weight to sway Sebelius or Sebelius or whatever. America. Kathleen Sebelius is a female who will be making many administrative decisions about the future of your healthcare. I think most agree that her handling, I think it's supposed to say, I think most of us agree that her handling of this transparent case does not inspire confidence. But wait, it gets worse. Far worse. Now that we have passed it, you know what's in it. Rationing gives you your fair share. This is the RFID chip. 2003, the year of the mandatory chip. See, this is what the elders of the teachers and the elders of Great Millstone been teaching. Right? It was supposed to come in 2013. But as it said right here, we're going to be checking something in 2014. On January 2014. That's when the Obamacare takes effect and the death curves among a certain population is going to skyrocket over the next several years. Now let's go on. You are a marked person. You have an assassin that have the proverbial bullet which displays your name. How many of you have ever heard of the IPAB? I would be willing to bet that 99% of the country will never have heard of the IPAB. Let's just call it IPAB. It stands for Independent Payment Advisory Board, and they are going to be behind the demise of many Americans in the near future.